welcome to One Man's Collection. Today I'm going to have a look at some of the Hot Wheels XL. I picked up 3 of these, 1 of 24, 3 of 24 and 4 of 24 it says. So we've got the Nissan Skyline, the 83 Chevy Silverado and the Porsche 934.5. Now I do not have that Porsche. I do have a bunch of the Chevys in Hot Wheels Skyline and the Nissan Skyline GTR R32. I don't have it in grey, but I do have a bunch of them in black, and I am going to compare them. But I am going to open all these. I'm going to show you what you get. This particular one came all card damaged, but I thought, you know what, I am going to open it just to have a look. Got a lot of 143s. Cars that come here, the Porsche, Toyota Supra. I didn't like the looks of the Toyota Supra. I could have picked that up. The Chevy Silverado looked pretty good, and the Skyline. Not into the El Segundo Coupe and the Donut Drifter. There are a lot of these ones on the shelf still, but the Supra and these ones that I picked up are quick to go. $10 Australian, so about 5 times the price of a normal mainline Hot Wheels, and only $2 more than a premium. But at $10, compared with the 143 scale Hot Wheels cars, which is, here's the Porsche here, the GTR3 in the premium 143s, they were $19. Originally $32, but they've not been selling, so they dropped them down to a regular price of $19. They currently have them in my local store, not that Porsche, but the Mercedes-Benz with all the lights on the front and AMG, and the Corvette in orange, old stock, are now discounted to $15, which is half the price again of these. And the quality of those are really good compared with these from what I can see. But I'm going to open this. Some solid cardboard on it. Not planning on keeping the packaging. Heavyweight. Obviously these are based on a oversized mainline car. Got a little bit of a paint disparity on the top there. That's a bit disappointing. And a darker drop there. Quality control, come on. But as far as a kid's toy, which I think is what this is aimed at, not necessarily the collector. Okay, it's got something on the back there. Oh wow, it's got paper or plastic or something that was actually stuck to the spoiler. Underneath, the 2026 on there and the 1997 Porsche 934.5. And some detail, but if you compare that with, say, the premiums, actually there's not much on that either. It's a 2023 car, Porsche 911 GTS. Supposed to be the same scale. Yeah, okay. Moving on, Chevy. I don't actually have that particular paint job one. I've got a bunch of them. Let's have a look at that. That's what it's based on, the same Hot Wheels car. I just grabbed this one. I've got a few of these in different colors. So on the bottom of this is the 2013 copyright. We'll see how much that gets similar to a large car. Same again on the back. It is some solid cardboard. Just you need to make sure these things stay in here. As far as a 143 scale for this though, I actually like the scale of this. Might have to give it a little bit of a black wash in here to give some shadow. But I've got nothing but silver there. Decent wheels. Okay. No paint job issues on this one. I'm happy with that. Exhaust pipes could probably be drilled out. No rear lights on it as well. Although, to be honest, I don't think it was on this one either. No. Slightly different rear end, see that? Okay, so it is a slightly different interior one, or maybe I haven't picked up the same one. Although, we're running an 83 Chevy Silverado. Oh, this is a C10. No, this is 67 C10. I picked up the wrong one, that's why. Ah, there we go. Let me see if I can grab the right car. I'll be right back. Alright, back, right car. So 83 Chevy Silverado. Yeah, got the right one. Totally picked up the wrong one there. I've got so many of these. So this was one of the later ones. Yeah, okay, that's better. 2021. 2021. Now, is it the same underneath here? Yeah, look at that. So it's just an enlarged casting. Yeah, 2026 though on this one, large one. Very nice. I do have a bunch of these, including in the blue with the large wheels. That's the same, yep. And the Black Widow, which actually looks pretty good too. Moving on to Skyline though. So Nissan Skyline and GTR, it's an R32 Skyline. Same packaging on the back, yep. Alright, drop that down. 5 spokes, solid wheel in there though. Actually, that looks alright. Not my favourite on the wheels though. We're talking toy-like, but I actually like that. Got some cardboard on the top. Underneath, not a lot. Actually, very much not a lot. 1990 Nissan Skyline with the copyright. Now, there have been several of the premiums, including the R33 Nismo. I think that's what it is, Nismo GTR LM version in premium. The R34, there's at least 2 of these. There's the blue one and the gold one. So much more detail, including, say, the wheels. So maybe getting some better wheels and underneath. But hey, look, it's a toy. So with my 34s, in comparison, I might have to redo the wheels on these. But that's actually not too bad. Not too shabby. Alright, so look, XLs, I wouldn't race out and buy a bunch of them. If you're collecting 143s like me, the premiums are better. But I have found that these particular ones, at least in Australia, have slowed down in availability. Actually, no, it's stopped as of about halfway through last year, and we haven't got past, I don't know, 17 or 19 in the collection, something like that. Anyway, look, that's my view of the XLs. I like the truck and I like the Skyline. The Porsche had a little bit of quality control that needed help. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the rest. Cheers. Bye.